I have to say, in my 2 decades in public office, it is the single worst piece of legislation that I've ever seen. The reconciliation bill would defund healthcare and food more than $1 trillion in order to provide more than $1 trillion in tax cuts for the top 1%. And keep in mind, the top 1% has more than 10 times more wealth than the bottom 50%. And so I cannot think of a more egregious misplacement of priorities. It makes severe cuts to SNAP, food assistance, to Medicaid. And there's no county in America that has a greater stake in Medicaid than the Bronx. Like New York 15 has the highest rate of Medicaid enrollment in the country. 67% of my district is enrolled in Medicaid. And Medicaid is not only health insurance for the lowest income, but increasingly it's become long-term care for the elderly, the disabled, and the chronically ill. Even though the disabled and the elderly make up 20% of Medicaid enrollees in New York, they account for 60% of the expenses. And so make no mistake, an attack on Medicaid is an attack on the elderly and the disabled and the most vulnerable people in our society.